Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. Heads of foreign missions in India visit Golden Temple in Amritsar as part of 550th birth anniversary celebration of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh government employees to get benefits of 7th Pay Commission recommendations. Supreme Court transfers to itself all pleas related to social media rules and guidelines, hearing in January next year. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Nobel Laureate Abhijit Banerjee's passion towards human empowerment is clearly visible. Supreme Court grants bail to Congress leader P Chidambaram in INX Media corruption case. And in cricket, it's a clean sweep for India as the hosts clinch the third and final test match against South Africa by an innings and 202 runs. A delegation of the heads of 91 foreign missions in India reached Amritsar today to pay obeisance at Sri Harmandir Sahib in connection with celebrations of the 550th Prakash Parv of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. They were welcomed at Sri Guru Ram Das Airport, Rajasasi, by Punjab Cabinet Minister Sukhbinder Singh Sarkaria. Later, the delegation was taken to Heritage Street, where the delegation witnessed the playing of Gatka, a popular Sikh martial art. The delegation also visited the Partition Museum related to partition of India in 1947. More from our correspondent.
Well, Valsa, preparation is on full swing for this much-awaited over 4-kilometer long.
We beg your pardon, we don't have that report right now. India and Pakistan will sign a memorandum of understanding tomorrow for the opening of the Kartarpur corridor. However, New Delhi has asked Islamabad to reconsider its demand for charging $20 service fee from each pilgrim. It termed Pakistan's continuous insistence on levying the service fee as a matter of disappointment. India has consistently urged Pakistan that in deference to the wishes of the pilgrims, it should not levy such a fee. The corridor is being built by both nations to connect Dera Baba Nanak in Gurdaspur and Gurudwara Darbar Sahib in Pakistan's Kartarpur to commemorate the 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev, the founder of Sikhism. We now go over live to our correspondent Divakar for more updates. Divakar, you visited Dera Baba Nanak with a delegation last week. Tell us, what are the preparations being made on the Indian side of the corridor?
Well, Valsa, preparation is on full swing for this much-awaited over 4-kilometer long border corridor, which will connect Darbar Sahib in Kartarpur with Dera Baba Nanak Shrine in Gurdaspur district of Punjab. In Indian side, 50 acres of land have been acquired for this project, and round-the-clock construction work is going on to build a state-of-art passenger terminal with facilitation center for ensuring hassle-free travel of pilgrims. Besides, food stalls, parking areas, and security points are also being constructed, and all these works will be completed by end of this month. Valsa.
Yes, Divakar, also tell us about the response of people on the opening of the long-awaited Kartarpur corridor.
Valsa, 5,000 pilgrims can visit the shrine in Pakistan every day, and additional pilgrims will be allowed on special occasions. I spoke to many of Sikh devotees who were there on the Kartarpur corridor site to see the ongoing work, and they were very excited about this long-standing demand which is going to be fulfilled. Many of them shared their religious emotions related to Gurudwara Darbar Sahib, and they were excited, but they were also raising serious objections to Pakistan's move to impose $20 fee on every pilgrim to visit the holy shrine. Valsa.
Right, thank you, Divakar, for all those details. The central government has approved the proposal for payment of 7th Central Pay Commission benefits to the government employees of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. After the Parliament passed the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Bill 2019, Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the nation on the 8th of August this year and announced that all the financial facilities being given to the employees of other union territories as per the recommendations of the 7th CPC will soon be extended to the employees of UT of Jammu and Kashmir and UT of Ladakh. The move will benefit 4.5 lakh government employees who are working in the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir and will become the employees of UT of Jammu and Kashmir and UT of Ladakh from the 31st of this month. In Jammu and Kashmir, the campaigning for the Block Development Council BDC polls will come to an end this evening. In all, 1,065 candidates are in the fray for elections of chairpersons for the BDCs to be held on the 24th of this month. More from our correspondent.
Out of 316 blocks in J&K state, elections were to be held in 310 blocks as 27 candidates have been elected unopposed. As such, polls will be held now for 283 blocks. Necessary arrangements have been made for the smooth conduct of elections. The ballot boxes would be used during the elections of the BDCs as the election shall be held through secret ballot. The counting of votes will be taken up on October 24 itself and results are expected late evening of 24th October. The Block Development Council election will be the last electoral exercise in the state before it is formally bifurcated into two union territories on the midnight of 31st October. R.K. Raina, AR News, Jammu.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said the government has decided to open the entire area from Siachen Base Camp to Kumar Post for tourism purposes. Talking to media, Defence Minister said the step has been taken to boost tourism in Ladakh and give people a window to appreciate the tough work done by Army Jawans and engineers in extreme weather and inhospitable terrains.
सियाचिन बेस कैंप से ले कुमार पोस्ट तक टूरिस्ट के लिए खोलने का निर्णय ले लिया गया है और देशवासियों को किस तरह से मुश्किल हालात में हमारी सेना को देश की रक्षा में तैनात होकर काम करना पड़ता है इसकी जानकारी देशवासियों को हो सके इसी दृष्टि से यह एक महत्वपूर्ण फैसला किया गया है.
The Siachen Glacier, at the height of around 20,000 feet in the Karakoram range, is known as the highest militarized zone in the world. The Supreme Court today directed for all the cases concerning regulation of social media to be transferred from various high courts to itself. The order was passed in the transfer petition filed by Facebook and WhatsApp seeking transfer of various pending cases to the Supreme Court. The court was informed that the state of Tamil Nadu is not opposed to the transfer of the case to the Supreme Court. The primary case concerning linkage of Aadhaar with social media and WhatsApp traceability is pending before the Madras High Court. The centre has sought time till January the 15th next year. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, visit our News on AIR app and follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. You can also visit our website www.newsonair.com.
Maharashtra and Haryana Assembly Polls 2019. As the people's verdict starts rolling out, tune into DD India for live reports from every counting centre, clear leads and accurate results. For the most credible coverage, watch Janadesh 24th October, 7 a.m. onwards, only on DD India.
Nobel Laureate Abhijit Banerjee today called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said he had an excellent meeting with Mr. Banerjee and both had a healthy and extensive interaction on various subjects. The Prime Minister said Mr. Banerjee's passion towards human empowerment is clearly visible. Wishing him the best for his future endeavours, Mr. Modi said, India is proud of his accomplishments. Abhijit Banerjee, Esther Duflo and Michael Kramer won the Nobel Prize in Economics for their experimental approach to alleviating global poverty. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit his parliamentary constituency Varanasi on Thursday, where he will interact with BJP party workers. In a tweet posted this morning, the Prime Minister said people can share their questions or any suggestions using the Namo app. The program titled Deepotsav Karyakarta Samvad PM Modi ke Saath comes ahead of the Deepotsav celebrations in Ayodhya on the 26th of October, where more than 5.5 lakh earthen lamps will be lit.
Maharashtra Haryana Janadesh 2019. Who will be the winner?
AIR correspondents will bring the latest election result updates. Kunal Shinde from Mumbai, the financial capital of country.
Ramesh Jaibai from Aurangabad.
For AIR News, Nitin Kelkar from Pune.
Gauri Marathe from Nagpur.
Ashwini Kumar Sharma from Chandigarh. For AIR News, Jitendra Dwivedi from Karnal.
Pratik Shrivastava from Rohtak.
Also, in-depth and precise analysis of election results by eminent experts.
24th October Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 9:30 to 10:30 p.m.
Only on AIR FM Gold and other channels.
All preparations are in place for the counting of votes for Maharashtra and Haryana Assembly elections on Thursday. The polling was conducted in 288 seats in Maharashtra and 90 seats in Haryana yesterday. Polling was by and large peaceful in both the states. The fate of 3,237 candidates, including 235 women candidates, in the fray for Maharashtra Assembly elections will be decided when counting of votes will be taken up.
All preparations are in place for the counting of votes in the state to be held on Thursday. In the three-tier security system, the 1,12,328 used EVM and VVPAT machines are under a 24-hour CCTV surveillance. Besides this, heavy police deployment has been made. Sonali Ghadiyar Patil, AIR News, Mumbai.
In Haryana, Chief Electoral Office is fully prepared for counting of votes. In the state assembly elections, Chief Electoral Officer Anurag Agarwal said total 59 places have been identified where counting of votes would be undertaken. At present, EVMs and VVPAT machines have been kept in strong rooms which have been sealed, and cameras have also been installed there. The Jawan of Central Paramilitary Forces are keeping an eye on the strong rooms. The Supreme Court today granted bail to senior Congress leader and former Finance Minister P Chidambaram 2 months after he was arrested by the Central Bureau of Investigation in the INX Media corruption case. A bench headed by Justice R. Bhanumati set aside the Delhi High Court's September 30th verdict denying bail to Chidambaram in the case. The bench granted bail to Chidambaram on a personal bond of 1 lakh rupees and a surety of like amount. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has failed to form a government following an inconclusive repeat parliamentary election last month, opening the door for his main rival Benny Gantz to get a chance to become the country's next leader. President Reuven Rivlin said he would give Gantz, the former army chief, the mandate to try to become the Prime Minister after Netanyahu failed to muster the support of 61 members in a 120-member Knesset. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's Liberal Party held on to power in a nail-biter of a Canadian general election yesterday, but as a weakened minority government. Television projections declared the Liberals winners or leading in 157 of the nation's 338 electoral districts. India's badminton star PV Sindhu has supported Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharat Ki Lakshmi movement. Ms. Sindhu and actress Deepika Padukone, through a video, appealed to people to honour daughters who have made a mark with their achievements in various fields for public good.
हमारे आसपास कई बेटियां, कई बहुएं ऐसी होंगी जो असाधारण काम कर रही होंगी। इन बेटियों की उपलब्धियों के बारे में सोशल मीडिया में अधिक से अधिक शेयर करें और हैशटैग यूज करें भारत की लक्ष्मी।
During the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio last month, Prime Minister Modi had urged people to highlight the achievements of daughters by using hashtag Bharat Ki Lakshmi on social media. In cricket, India completed a 3-0 whitewash of South Africa with yet another comprehensive innings and 202-run win in the third and final test played in Ranchi today. South Africa were bundled out for 132 in their second innings after the follow-on. The last 2 wickets fell today to Shahbaz Nadeem without adding any runs to the overnight total. South Africa were all out for 162 in the first innings after India declared at 497 for 9 in their first innings. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Heads of foreign missions in India visit Golden Temple in Amritsar as part of 550th birth anniversary celebration of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh government employees to get benefits of 7th Pay Commission recommendations. Supreme Court transfers to itself all pleas related to social media rules and guidelines, hearing in January next year. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Nobel Laureate Abhijit Banerjee's passion towards human empowerment is clearly visible. Supreme Court grants bail to Congress leader P Chidambaram in INX Media corruption case. And in cricket, it's a clean sweep for India as the hosts clinched the third and final test match against South Africa by an innings and 202 runs. And with that, we end the midday news.